Okay, someone gets to choose out any card that they'd like. Let's say in this case, let's say this one right here, in this case. And that's the 7 of diamonds. Remember, 7 of diamonds. Okay, so they get to choose out the 7 of diamonds, and then we'll lose it somewhere inside the pack of playing cards, just like that. You can see it's in the middle, and I'll even show you that one more time. 7 of diamonds inside the middle. That goes into the deck, no moves, squared up. No shuffling of any kind, so I can't control in any way. At this point, what I'm going to do is ask the spectator to name a number 1 through 52. Let's say they said 5 in this instance, so that'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay? So they could have thought of any number. They could have seen any one of these cards, but they chose out of these 5 cards this card right here. Not these guys. The 1, 2, 3 other 4s, one card, and that card just happens to be the 7 of diamonds. Hey guys, today I have a really great effect, as you saw before. It really gets great reactions, but it is a little bit angle sensitive at one part, if you guys know what I'm talking about, and you probably do if you're into magic. There's a gambling move called the second deal that's used in this. Basically, you could show the top card like that, and you could deal it, but instead of dealing that one, you just take the second one, and I'll be teaching that in this video. Another thing, this move, this sort of trick only works for a table. You can't be doing this on someone's hand because it's not as accessible to do. Oh, I'm gonna do the move like that. I'm gonna start dealing cards like that into your hand. And keeping the card you want on top, but it's just not going to work out. So try and do this on like a nice table surface. Maybe if you have a mat, that would be nice as well, because it makes it a lot easier. So first off, you're going to start with a shuffle pack like this. You can give it, you can let your spectator cut it, do whatever they want, because this is not a setup trick. It's totally impromptu. So after they've shuffled the pack, you can take the cards from them. They're going to give you the cards, and you're going to tell them to just choose out any one. It doesn't really matter. No force of any kind, and then you can throw it onto your lap. Yeah, you could throw it onto the table. So in this case, 2 of hearts. That's funny. It was on top as well. 2 of hearts. Take the 2, and you're going to just do your favorite control to the top of the pack. You could say, look, it's going into the center, right? And then bring it to the top however you want. You guys know moves. You could do like a double undercut like that. You could do this sort of thing. Bring it up to the top like this, right? Like through shuffling. You could just say, all right, I'm gonna, you get the idea. Any type of control you want to get to the top. At this point, you can show them if you wanted to. Hey, it's not on the top of the pack. It's not on the bottom. By doing a double lift, right? 2 cards at once, alright? Hey, it's not on top. Well, really it is. Just to make it a little bit more believable. So at this point, all you're going to have to learn is the second deal. This is a little bit hard. It's a little bit hard to learn. All you're doing is this. I mean, it looks pretty normal, right? Like I'm not doing anything, but really I'm just keeping that card on top. It does take a little bit of practice, and I'm not the best at it, but I am, decent enough to, I guess, show you guys how to do this. So I thought I'd show you this, and the way to do the second deal is you're going to take your fleshy part right here of your hand, and you're going to stick it up right against the corner of the deck of cards. I'm left-handed when doing sleights, like I do left-handed stuff, but most of you will have this in this hand, I'm guessing, so you're going to be using this on the corner here, so your corner here. So just mirror what I'm doing here. But you're going to place the corner of the deck against your thumb fleshy part right there. You're going to take your thumb, and I like to keep it right about here in the middle, but some people like it down here like that. Some people like it a little closer, but I'd really recommend going in the middle because it just makes it a lot easier and just fluent, just like that. Keeping that card back on top still. So you can do whatever you want, but I'd recommend that. So after you're going to do this, all you have to learn is this move here. It's called the pivot, and if you do this enough times, you'll get good enough at it. So you can just practice pivoting the cards like this, right, a few times, and trying to square them up perfectly like that after each pivot, right? So it doesn't look like there's any fishy business. And after you've gotten good at that, then you can add in the second move, where you go like this, turn it back just barely, take the second card, which is now exposed. You probably can't see this, I'll turn the top card over. You take the second card, which is now exposed because of the push-off, you take it, place it down, and square this back up by pivoting it back, like that, alright? So that's the basic idea, but as you get faster, you can start, dealing the cards out like that, and so on and so forth. Obviously face down. So that's a really great trick. I hope you guys enjoy that one. I really like it. So thanks for watching. See you guys next time.